Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Um, Today I want to talk about my experience with my Citizen EcoDrive watch, more specifically the PRT AW7030-57e. I know that's a mouthful, right? I'll talk about this watch just a little bit, but then I'll give you just my experience with it, the things I like and the things that I don't like. Although currently discontinued, this watch is really amazing, to be honest. I've worn it every day, pretty much every day, since 2018, and it has, as you can see from the video, almost no sign of wear. There are some scuffs, but the camera's not really able to pick them up. But it is by far one of my best watches as far as resisting scratches, both on the crystal, the case, and the bracelet. The watch here in this clip was a watch that a cousin of mine bought back in 2011, and it was really what made me pay attention to Citizen, because this watch looked well. It was a good looking watch. It looked well built, and it was solar powered, which is something that I've heard about, never had a solar watch, and it got me interested in Citizen. So fast forward to 2018 when I purchased my watch. Yeah, it took that long. And to go back a little bit, partially the reason was because I still wasn't sure. I had a stereotype of Citizen, thinking that they weren't good watches. But the watch that my cousin had lasted, up until that time, it was 8 years, or almost 8 years. 7 years, excuse me. And I was fascinated by the fact that he had no maintenance done, no battery change. I think at that time the power gauge was about half, so it wouldn't charge all the way. I'm assuming that's because the battery was losing its ability to hold a charge. But I was still impressed by that. So I did end up finding one in 2018, and it was the watch that you see here in the video. I do like the watch. The EcoDrive part is excellent. I love it. I like the idea of it, and I really have nothing bad to say about it. It's been 4 years. The gauge is always full, so there shouldn't be any or there isn't any sign of the battery losing its ability to hold a charge. If there's anything bad I can say about the watch, there's a little piece by the clasp and the last link on the bracelet. It's just like a metal piece, where most watches, just that last link is pinned together with the clasp. That little metal piece just makes me uncomfortable. Now, there isn't anything that happened to make me feel uncomfortable, but I just don't like it. I really think that is it. The watch is good for, I believe it's 100 meters, so you could go swimming with it. And and it's solar powered, so I love it. And the videos that you're seeing here, just me kind of demonstrating when I've worn this watch, or under what circumstances. Like I've worn it under formal circumstances, the weekend circumstances with short sleeves. I'm wearing short sleeves. You can't see it, but I am. And just every day going to work. So it fits a variety of occasions, whereas some watches, they won't really look good with a suit, or they won't look good, maybe wearing day to day. Maybe they're more fragile, but it fits a perfect niche where this is an everyday quote unquote beater. Even though I'm very particular about my watches, I don't care if it's $100 or $1,000. I'm gonna try to take care of it. And as you can see here, there's some information with regard to the water resistance of the watch. I believe Citizen, actually it's not 10 meters, it's 10 bars, which I think is equivalent to 100 meters. And then also how the watch recharges. It can even recharge under artificial light, which I think is awesome. You just need to leave the watch, on a desktop, and it will over time gather energy. I hope, if you've been a skeptic like I have, I hope that I helped you make a decision or made you feel more comfortable with purchasing a watch in Citizen's Eco Drive line.